Alright, hi guys. So today has been a disaster on the raw feeding front. So let's start with what happened first. And you guys are going to see a video of it because I was actually recording. I didn't record anything afterwards apparently because my phone, I don't know, my phone just whatever. But basically I did something happen and I made a mistake. Now you guys will see the video, but basically here's the synopsis of what happened. So I decided that I was going to feed chicken feet, little boy, chicken feet to the babies with their kibble this morning. Oh, good catch, man. And so I had put it on Jack's, bowl, set it down to give it to her, and this little girl decided that, you know what? Chicken feet is worth me just grabbing the food immediately. I don't need to wait. And so Jack decided that she's gonna grab the chicken foot off her bowl because she decided that she was not gonna wait. Even though I always tell her to leave it with all the dogs with their food, especially their bowls anyway. When food's in their bowls, I probably need to actually do more with that. Sorry, once I take out wash my hands, so I got chicken, raw chicken on my hands. Not cool, y'all. Okay. Anyway, I need to wipe down. Yeah, it's gone. I need to wipe down the kennel too. But anyway, point is that so she decided she's going to grab it, and what I should have done is I should have just let her have it. But what I did is I took it out of her mouth, which don't ever do it. But you guys will see a video. You guys will see most of it anyway. As I said, it cut off, so you guys won't see everything. But I took it out of her mouth, but she did not get anything tonight or this morning. So that's why I gave her a two chicken feets. And Kratos only had one because he had one this morning. But the other issue that I had today with Raw, that happened later that I did not get on camera was the fact that Kratos puked his raw foot up. It was probably a couple hours after he ate, and they had been out at least once. I don't know if it was twice, but they had been out. I don't know if it was because they go out multiple times during the day to kind of just use the bathroom, burn some energy, because I sit in my office with them all day, and they sleep all day while I'm in my office working, because they're not allowed to be by themselves, at least not in the house. They're not allowed to be in the house by themselves unwatched, because they'll just start playing, especially now. I don't know what's going on recently, but recently, the babies have been just wanting to play a whole bunch. We'll talk about this stuff later, because it adds to the Raw. But anyway, so it was after at least one of the times when they went out to use the bathroom. Kratos came in. He lay, wiped on their feet or whatever. He laid on the carpet in the office for a while. Maybe there for 10-15 minutes. And then he did the little retching sound that dogs make, where it sounds like their stomach is literally like an almost empty milk jug that you're trying to get the last bit out of. And it's them retching and about to puke. That's what happened, and he puked all over my carpet. And it was all of his kibble, and nestled all in the middle of that was the raw chicken foot. So either a couple things could have happened with that. I think that either, hello man, because he did okay with the chicken foot yesterday when I just gave him the chicken foot by itself, not the kibble. And the thing is that raw goes through the digestive tract a lot quicker than kibble does. And so I thought that maybe that was an issue. So what I basically did tonight is I just gave him the chicken foot separate. Doesn't mean that he's going to actually use he's not going to pick it up. Because the other option I thought was that possibly that it was just old. Look, I'm kind of new to the whole living by myself thing. And I don't really know how long I can freeze things and get away with it. And the chicken feet, they look pretty good. I don't know. I don't eat chicken feet, so I don't really know. And so, so maybe that the chicken's just old. We'll see. Like I said, they did okay yesterday, so that's why I was thinking that maybe it was just the fact that he ate it with his kibble. But we'll see. If he pukes again tonight, I'll know my answer. But anyway, they ate all of it anyway, so I'll have to get some more fresh stuff tomorrow. But anyway, so that's been our day today. So, but also what came into the mail today was this stuff. Well, this I already had, this kelp powder. And maybe this is what made him sick. You never know. Because this was the first time having this as well. So, we'll just try it separate one day. So, Alaskan salmon oil, cod liver oil. I think these two provide the same kind of, help as far as vitamin. It says it on here, right? Omega-3. Yeah, omega-3 fatty acids. I don't know. Oops, sorry, I'm not looking at anything. But yeah, but I've been told to use, I'm using like kind of the building blocks from no, I sound like a fool right now. The person, doctor, I can't. But the person, the doctor that actually put together the barf diet, and I sound so bad not knowing his name. I want to say it, but I feel like it's wrong, so I'm not going to say anything. But basically, I read like 2 of his books on the barf diet, and he said he had kind of a meal plan, like, you know, what a typical week might look like, and he uses both of these, even though they kind of provide the same kind of nutrition, in some sense, and so I just decided to use both of them just in case. So cod liver oil, Alaskan salmon oil. I already have the kelp powder. Then we have our evening primrose oil, and then we have our ground flaxseed. So which will help with like fiber. This will also help with some type of nutrition that they might not get from, you know, their raw diet. But so like this stuff is supposed to be used in it's not supposed to be used a lot, right? You're not supposed to over supplement your dog's food. They should get a lot of nutrition from the actual proteins and the vegetables that's in there. But anyway, I got this just in case. Like I said, I'm new to kind of because I said I've read it about it before and I tried to do it before, but I felt like everybody had a different idea of how to do it, and I wasn't sure what would work. So now that I'm going back into it, I want to kind of get a full rounded idea of what I should do from the person who started it. So that's kind of what we're going to do our baseline off now. Also, I want to talk about one of the things I did with Paco is I put him on sardines. So the full sardines. Actually, they didn't really have the sardines with the head or the tail, but like, you know, sardines, you know, they're in the tin cans, whatever. And these sardines are cooked, but that was kind of the fish that I used for Paco. But with Jack, it gives her intense diarrhea. Oh, she'll eat it and she'll love it, but it gives her intense diarrhea, so I'm going to try to do a type of raw fish. That's not going to happen until later in the game. But I do think that when I do get to that point, I'm just going to try a type of raw fish that I can just... Sorry, I feel like I'm hearing something. I feel like so I'm going to do a type of raw fish that I can just kind of chop up into pieces, like a whole raw fish, like head, tail, and all. Wash it down, cut it into little pieces, and feed it to them frozen, and see how she does with that. But she actually did do very well on the sardines, which I thought was interesting because, like, the sardines, like, Paco has a very sensitive stomach. Like, Paco, a lot of things that these babies could eat, Paco just cannot eat. It'll give him diarrhea. But he did very well on the sardines, and sardines actually helped him pass stool, but it wasn't like it was overly soft. Like, it wasn't diarrhea like it gave Jack. And so I was actually surprised that it had that reaction on her. But, you know, everybody has their things that they can and can't handle. But yeah. But anyway, y'all, this video's been long enough if you guys aren't watching anything but Kratos look at me. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright, hello guys. I am back. So I basically just made the video of me getting up with Kratos actually being out tonight. I'm sorry it was so dark, but I was able to check the house, and even though you guys can't see it on video, my lighting in my house is actually a bit better than what it seems to be on the camera, and so literally nothing happened to the house. Kratos did not move last night. He just slept all night, so that he did well. But anyway, so this morning we're going to still continue with the slow. This is a very, very, very slow introduction to raw. If I was transitioning them to a full raw diet, I would do it a lot quicker, but as it is now, it's going to be incredibly slow. So don't look for, you know, a full raw meal next week. It's not going to happen that way. I'm going to be very slowly introducing them to different stuff. For right now, it's just the chicken feet. I have some chicken breasts I need to chop up. And so I'll be doing that today, and that will slowly be introduced to them. And then some they're going to be mainly eating kibble still for a very long time. I just want to supplement them with some stuff so that they kind of get used to each ingredient. I'm going to go to the store today because I need more paper towels, but also one there I'll see if I can find some more chicken feet because you know, it's only a little bit left, and they've been doing really well on chicken feet. But chicken feet is easy. Actually, any type of chicken is really easy for dogs to start off with. But anyway, so we'll get more chicken feet, and hopefully we can get some chicken gizzards, chicken hearts. So we'll see while we're out there. But anyway, y'all. So I want to show you guys this. So we have the chicken feet in there. Paco, I actually have given Paco a little bit less kibble because he's a little dog, so you know he doesn't need to have a full meal and chicken foot. So now, in addition to that, I'm going to add the tiniest bit of kelp. So kelp I'd probably only be giving twice a week anyway. And on top of that, you know, I'm not going to give them the full amount that, you know, I would measure out and put in their food if I was doing a full raw diet. I am literally just going to do the bare amounts. Let's see if I can show you guys. And this is full, not going to go into all the Paco stuff, but just the bare amounts. Sprinkle a tidbit like that. Same thing with the misses. So not trying to get enough to actually like per their diet, just enough for it to get in their system. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. To get in the system so they can slowly start getting used to it. Like I said, kelp is something I only would give twice a week if I was on a full diet, a full raw diet anyway. Twice a week, I gotta look at my schedule again. It's been a while. It might be more than that. I might be mixing it up, but regardless, I'm gonna figure it out for sure, and I'll come back to you guys later with the details. But yeah, basically, I'm just trying to slowly introduce them to it. So I'm not trying to measure out exactly what they need. I'm trying to give them as least as possible to where it can still hit their system. They can still kind of, you know, react to it, but not enough where it's like, you know, if they're full, it's on a full raw diet. Okay, so I had to blow my nose. So 1 second, you guys. All right, guys. So I'm back. All right, probably like, why are you trying to be cute and not nasty now, y'all? I've been blew my nose on camera before. I also just meant stuff. No, girl, watch yourself. Okay. So she tried to sneak on in. Okay. So what I want to do is Jack and Kratos are going to be, well, Jack and Paco. Move back. Sorry. I wasn't about to say anything to her. She know better. Okay. You want to sit down? Good boy. He ran over to his kennel, which I will be feeding him in there. Girl.